Hello, everybody. I made it. A couple minutes late, but I'm here. I'm Laura with Chocolate Chocolate Designs. Please say hi when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me. Let me know that you guys are here and you are watching. Happy launch day. I hope all of you guys enjoyed shopping that new collection that just came out today. It was amazing. I can tell you guys, I was very, very, very impressed. And I would even say this is the best holiday collection that I have seen since I started with Chalk Couture. I love every single bit of it. So I want to know in the comments what you guys' thoughts are. What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite thing? I like the little mice. The little mice. I think the mice are so stinking cute. And the gingerbreads and snowman, little chubby. Cannot wait to get my hands on all of those. All right, you guys, we're going to do a cute little Christmas project tonight in lieu of the fact that we just had a new holiday launch today. So the keyword for tonight is light, L-I-G-H-T. Type light in the comments. And I say Christmas, really this could be used all winter long, whichever you decide to do. Let me say hi to all my friends. And you guys, we're going to try something again tonight that was kind of a miserable fail last time. So not miserable fail, but it didn't work out as well as I hoped. So we're going to try it a little bit differently today. Hello, Ruth. Hey, Karen. Hello, Crystal. Hi, Holly and Mary and Colleen. Hi, Mary Jo. Hello, Lisa Marie and Carol. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, Florian and Jan. Hey, Nancy. Hi, Connie. Hello, Valerie. So much fun stuff in the new lunch. Yes. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Tracy. Hello, Leanne. Hi, Joanne and Denise. Hi, Doreen and Wendy. Yes, the mice. Absolutely. Hey, Mary. You like the elves? Hello, Teresa. She says I like them all. Ruth, I couldn't find the mistletoe stencil. Huh? Ruth, was there one? There was one that was already released with the mistletoe. That one's been available. Hey, Pam. Hello, everybody. Light is the keyword, you guys. Type light in the comments. I'm hoping that I don't miss anybody as I scroll through here. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Kim. Love all the new stuff. Can't wait to get it. Hello, Miss Gallagher. How are you liking that new last name, girl? Hello, Brenda. Too difficult to pick. Hi, Jess. That's the way we want it too. Hey, Janice. That's the way we want it. We want your projects. We want you guys to go on our website and be like, oh my gosh, where do I go? What do I do? Because there are so many great things that I love them all. The holly pattern already sold out and retired, Ruth. It's gone. It's gone. Message me. Anyway, hi, Teresa. Hello, Lynn. It's gone. Already sold out and retired. All the stuff that you guys are seeing in these most recent collections, most likely once it sells out, it's just going to be gone. We're not going to be doing a whole bunch of restocks and reorders on things because we are having more frequent launches this year than any that we've ever had in the past, okay? So there's always going to be new stuff right around the corner, ready for you guys. If you like it now, grab it now. It just might not be there tomorrow. Hello, Noemi. All right, so you guys, this right here, I love these. These finally came back in stock at my, you love the music sheet, girl. You're going to love tonight then. Not that I have that one, but I have one that's similar. There you go, a little sneak peek, you guys. These right here, I get at the Dollar Tree, and I have a hard time finding these because it seems like they sell out really, really fast. So when I am able to get them, I pick up a bunch of them. Oh no! Hello, Jamia. Hello, Brenda. Hi, Patty. So this is just, it's a wooden plank board from the Dollar Tree. I love these. I do feel like that these make a really, really, really awesome, what's the word I'm looking for? Awesome decor pieces. And there's a lot that you can do with it. So we're going to do a little bit of experimenting tonight with some different things that I tried more recently. And since then, our lovely Brenda Durant has done another tutorial on, you guys, the sea spray and the crackle, and I'm going to give it another go. So hold on, you guys. I think this is going to turn out great. Hi, Leila. Hello, Kim. Hi, Carol. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off by painting this with some Waverly just in the color Truffle. Truffle is a darker brown color. I think that it looks great for like the cracks and stuff in the crackles. Hi, Pam. I always struggle. And I can't yell for John today, you guys, because he's gone. He is gone, and I just found out he's not coming back until Thursday. Where's my thingamabobber? I probably threw it in a fit of rage. And now I won't have it when I need it. Because that sounds like something I would do. Oh my goodness. All right, I had a thing that would easily open up this stuff. But, okay, I got it. I just had to put a little bit more elbow grease in there. Hi, Pam. Hey, Christine. Oh, man. I always get those chunky little pieces that come off with it. Fortunately, my friend sent me a little vacuum so I don't have to be stuck with all of that all over my desk. Tip the bottle upside down and bang it on the table. Does that work? It would explode on me. Hi, Patty. It would explode on me. You guys, I just know better. That's how things work out for me. I would be exploded on. For sure. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start off doing my edges. I always start with my edges first so I can pinch my board between my fingers without getting it all over my hands. It's supposed to be warmer in the afternoons for the rest of the week. I hope so. But you guys, my kids' school has got a big problem right now with bees. I mean, a couple of the parents have already been stung just waiting for their kid to get out of school. There was a classroom where the bees got inside the class. You have a cute little ladybug craft one. I love my little craft vacuum. And I will say once again right here live, thank you so much, Tina Dunn, for sending that to me because I love it. You made your 'Tis the Season door rank hanger. Love it. Did it with your team colors. Awesome. So today was my friend Savannah's birthday. And I went to Office Depot today and got the rest of the stuff that I needed for those little bundles that I've got launching on Thursday. I wanted a cute little label on top, and my printer was not printing them properly. So I went and had them printed. And then I went and got some balloons, and I took them to her house, you guys, and put them on her porch. And she comes to pick up her kid this afternoon, and she had no idea where they came from. And she's like all confused. There were balloons on my porch when I got home, and I don't know who sent them. Thank you, Sandra. Like, yeah, that was me. I'm getting off topic. I did not go to Target. I did not. I was looking at my time frame and my schedule, and I still didn't get all the things done that I wanted to do today, even though I worked my tail off. But I got the bundles now to where, you guys, they are all even packaged up. So as soon as you guys order, all I have to do is print the label. They are already in the mailer bags and everything ready to go. Print the label, slap it on there, and drop it off. And that's all I have left to do. I would say that's pretty good. Yeah, the yellow jackets are really bad this year, and a lot of them are making their nests in the ground, so they become ground bees. And you don't know where they're coming from, and it's insane. All right, got that all painted up with this, what is this one? Truffle color. I love this brown so much. Very, very simple brown. How much are the bundles? So you guys, Thursday, I will reveal all of the information. Thursday, there's an event on my page right now that's pinned to the top of the Chocolate to Chocolate page. Just go there right now. Click going on the event. Be there on Thursday as I give you guys all of the info. Okay, and as soon as you guys get the info, at that moment, I will turn on the link and they will be available for order. I'm not going to give out any info early, except that they're done. And I'm so glad that they're done. Let's just say more than 50, less than 100. Waverly's coming out with more pretty colors. Oh, I'm going to have to go to Walmart. Can you buy more than one? So Brenda, yes, you can buy as many as you want to. However, each box will have a shipping. I got to figure out the weight on the boxes to figure out shipping for all of them. And each box will be ordered individually. Shipping will be added, but you can order more than one time, if that makes sense. If you do order more than one back to back on the same day, and I have a bigger box that I can put them in, then I will put them in the bigger box and I'll reimburse you the difference for the shipping. Okay, that's how I want to do it. So you will pay the full shipping price for each one at first. I will make it right by you though if you buy more than one in the same day. You bought some new colors at Walmart? Night Sky I have. Nimbus. I have Steel and Elephant. Those aren't new. Worried since you made it public they might go very fast. Jackie, I have over $1,000 wrapped up into these things of my own personal money. I need them to go fast. That's a lot invested into something like this. Get a lot of compliments on your. I bet you do, Carol. I love this design so much, and I'm hoping I don't paint on it today. All right, so we've got this done. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually add some of our Dixie Belle crackle right on top of this. Okay, right on top of this, and I'm gonna use. I want to try to make it fairly thin. For the thicker your crackle, the wider your cracks are going to be and the bigger your cracks are going to be. So I actually am going to kind of put some on my thing and then off a little bit of it off on the side. And just do some very thin layers of crackle on here. And I'm not even going to do the whole board, just certain spots. Here and there with the crackle. Thank you, Ruth. I really, really, really try. I want some crackle right there. We're going to get some crackle there. And I really just want to try to get this in different spots where it's a very, 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 very light coat. Light is the key word tonight to you guys of this Dixie Belle crackle. I'm going to go in some different directions with it. And really try to just spread that out. On this board to where it's as thin as I can get it, okay? I don't want it thick. But I also don't want it to just be lines either. Okay, we've got our crackle on here. And that's all I'm going to do. Just a bit of crackle. You guys can kind of see where it's all lit up. You can see all that crackle in there. And then, y'all, are you ready for this? With that crackle already on there, we're going to mix up some sea spray. And the color that I want to use for the sea spray tonight is that awesome shimmer copper that we used yesterday. The day before yesterday. Hi, Carlene. And we're going to do both of these mediums right here together on the same little palette board, okay? And I'm not even worried about drying this yet. We're going to dry it all together at the same time. So we're just going to grab some of this shimmer copper, just like that, y'all. Does Amazon carry the craft vacuum? Amazon. She got it from Amazon and had it sent to me. And then I'm going to add some water to this shimmer copper and some sea spray. So you want this to be like a cake batter consistency. Yes, the crackle will go in different directions if you go in different directions. And I want this to look very, very, very vintage. So here we go. See, this isn't thick enough for me yet. It's not a cake batter. It's still very, very, very thin. So I'm going to add just a bit more to that until I get it a little bit thicker. That is more like what I want. It just got some grit to it. I still think just a smidge more. You have two craft vacuums, one in the craft room and one in the kitchen. Oh, I should get one for my kitchen. That's a great idea. I need one in my kitchen. My kids are messy. Heck, I'm messy. I'm messy. I can't make pancakes without getting that stuff all over my entire kitchen. Oh, I'm adding slowly because I don't want to put too much in here. There we go. I think we've got it just about right now. All right. Do I have it right? A little more. Hi, Paulette. There we go. That's how I want it right there. It starts to thicken up just a little bit. More like a cake batter. And now, last time I used a brush. And I put the stuff on with a brush. I'm not going to do that this time. This time I'm actually just going to use my stir stick. Or you could use one of those spatulas. You guys know a baking spatula. And I'm going to put this on here pretty darn thin. Okay, just kind of spreading it out on here in different areas. Right over top of that crackle in some spots. Oh my gosh, Stars Party is almost here. And I'm just going to let that sea spray kind of do its job. Wherever it's got that thickness is where it's just going to kind of go. And I'm going to let we're just going to kind of put this all over the place. Right on this board. Okay? You're going to make me dance. And I'm going to go in different directions with this stuff as well. But again, I'm going to make this thinner than what I did last time. And just kind of go all over the place. What's out of stock already? First 3 on last list are out of stock. What do you mean last list? Which last list? The keyword is light. L-I-G-H-T, light. Let's get some right on the edges a little bit. All right, you guys. Here we go. Now that it's so thin, I don't quite know, Natasha. We're playing around today a little bit more again with some Dixie Belle Sea Spray and some crackle. We're going to get this nice and dried up now, okay? Now, last time I did not make sure that this was perfectly dry. I'm going to really do my best to make sure that this is dry this time, okay? And we can keep playing around with it if we don't like how it looks. Oh my gosh, you guys! You don't even know what we're doing yet! We really, the other Waverly paints. I have a big collection of Waverly, y'all. I love Waverly. So I want to get my crackle and I want to get this sea spray completely dry, you guys. And I can see it drying. It's turning colors. It gets lighter as it dries. So we'll talk a little bit. You guys, I did a thing today. I signed. I do not have a hot. Oh, yes. Is it still in here? Oh, it is, but it's my heat gun. Oh, yes. Let's see. Oh, man. And it's still plugged in, too. I wonder. Do we go for the big guns? Oh, no, Peg. Send me a message. I might have an extra one. Let's go for 450 degrees. It's probably warmer than the other one. $650. We'll turn on high. Yes, I have a hotter one. I sure do. Hopefully, Oh man, is it dance time? Ah! Stars party! Stars party! We got a stars party! Stars party! Stars party! We got a stars party! Alright, y'all. I danced with the heater. Oh, and then I turned on the cool function. Y'all, I didn't kill the power last time. It was, oh my gosh, y'all, the coincidence of it, I don't even know what to tell you. That was insane. It was absolutely insane that as I turned this thing on, my power went out. And it totally was not my fault. The whole block went out. When it's dry, it will change colors. It gets lighter. Like with any paint, oops. Don't stay in one spot too long, y'all. Like with any paint, it dries lighter. So if it's still dark, it's probably still wet. And I can see, can you guys see how it's getting lighter in spots? That means it's dry. And hopefully with this, it'll dry all the way through. Hi, Connie. But yeah, this is definitely hotter. Ooh, it's bubbling. I gotta be careful this time. We got the big guns out right now. I haven't given John back his tool yet, but he hasn't been home, so what he doesn't know won't hurt him. He's gonna come in here next month asking me where it's at. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to trip the transformer this time. I'm making it bubble. I might not have it too hot. Let's turn it down a little bit. I don't want it to not stick to my surface. But you guys can see where it's still dark in spots. That was my worry last time. That was my concern. So I don't want it to crackle yet. But yes, some of those, the spots where I've got the sea spray is crackling. I know, Wendy, and he's gone all week. Hi, Tina. Like, not coming home until Thursday evening. Willow's feeling good, but I had to rewrap her bandage because she did chew on it. Little stinker. So no more freedom with that foot. I'll cover it right up so she can't get to it. You guys, can you see most of it is dry? Most all of it's dry. There's a couple more spots here that are not. I really want to be thorough this time because last time I was not. And I definitely tried to press it real fast and go faster. And it came back and bit me in the bum. And my project did not turn out because I didn't wait for it to thoroughly dry. I sure did, Carol. Linda, I'm feeling great today. I just want to do this right this time. Oh, really, Kim? It's horrible when they're gone, isn't it? She's not wearing the cone of shame. So I don't have I didn't put a sock on her because she'll tear that off in a second. I just know that she will. But I do have, you guys know those bandages that are self-adhesive, they stick to themselves? I wrapped it with one of those and she just sat there and let me wrap it. No problem at all. No problem at all. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Sandy, for suggesting this. Yes, this worked a lot better. All right, I think I've got it all dry. You guys, this thing won't just turn off. It won't. It has to cool down before it can turn off. That's the only problem with it. So, it's going to be a little bit noisy for a second until that completely cools down, okay? It just is what it is. It's a safety issue. We now have this completely dry. And it's very, 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 very warm, okay? Oh, yeah, me too, Carol. You're going to get to see her in what's coming up in October. All right, you guys, here we go. Now we're going to add right on top of this some Waverly in the color Snow White. That wrap, is that what it's called? It's just that wrap? Okay. Self-adhesive bandage is what it was called when I went and bought it. But yeah, that's what I used for it. Okay, Snow White is what we're gonna put on here. Snow White. And where's my other? Oh, you know what? I think we're gonna use. I think I'm gonna use a sponge brush this time. See, for the most part, Wendy, she doesn't mess with it too much. And I hate having to make her wear it. And my dad would probably hate me for not making her wear it. It turned off. How many transfer? No, I don't have any information about the next launch until the day before the next launch. Unless they announce that they're going to do a designer preview, which they have not announced yet. I have no idea. All right, Snow White right there in there. And I am going to add a little bit, just a spritz of some water to that. Because the board is so hot that I think that it might dry really, 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 really fast, okay? Let's mix that in a little bit. Again, I'm going to start with my edges first. The next launch will be smaller. You guys, the next launch is actually our Peanuts holiday launch. And that's coming up here in just a couple of weeks. All right, I'm actually not going to paint this like thoroughly. I'm going to leave that looking a little jagged. Just because we've got all of the extra stuff going on the front. And I think it'll make it look a little bit more cohesive that way. There's a new one coming on the 23rd, so that's going to be the Peanuts one. I knew it was the 20-something. Going to Maine for the senior football game. They will call out the seniors out on the field. So we will be there to show our love. Oh, I love that for you, Carol. I'm so glad that you're there for your family like that. That is just awesome. All right, you guys, here we go. Just using a sponge brush. We're going to go only in one direction. We're not going to backstroke with this, okay? One direction. Ooh, I almost touched it. One direction with this. And I'm going to go straight down my board. Now, I can make several passes, but only one direction, okay? Except that one. And we're going to just let that do its job. It's going to crackle. You can see all the sea spray spots. I just backstroked with it. I wasn't supposed to do that. And we're going to make this look old and ragged. Now, it doesn't seem to be crackling very much, but we're going to just let it go and see what happens when we heat this up, okay? So there we've got our white on there. I'm going to add a little bit more right there and cover up some more of that part there. All right, let's dry this and see what it does. My goal here is to make this look old and ancient. Maybe I'll get my other one back out. It is starting to crackle. I might just have to keep John's heat tool. Oh, there we go. We're getting some good cracklage in there now. I love it. They're really fine crackles, though. Tina's mother-in-law will be there, and her 2 married children, and the 4 at home. Oh my gosh! Carol, that's a lot of people. That is a lot of people there. You guys, I'm getting some really fine line crackles in here, and I just love it. It's looking very, very, very old and vintage right now. Just what I want it to do. And again, you guys, drying it is key. I think I'm actually going to continue to use the other dryer. I know it's a little bit louder, but it dries so much faster and so much more thoroughly for a project like this. Now, if I were just drying paint regularly, no big deal. But I have to make sure that this is thoroughly dry because our next step is sanding. And if this isn't dried all the way through, we're just going to make it work. We're going to make it look horrible. It's going to spread everything all over the place. I would tell you guys between each step, just walk away. Just walk right away from it. Let it go, come back to it later. It needs to be completely dry. 100% completely dry. You guys, I think we got it. Okay. Here we go. Can you guys look at all that gorgeous vintage crackling on there? Doesn't that look amazing? Oh, I just love it. I love that old look. We are going to put a transfer on here, though. So we do need to sand this. And I may or may not come back in with another coat of the white. You like to let it sit in the sun? Absolutely. That's the best thing you can do is just let it sit in the sun. For sure. For sure. All right. This is a 240 gram. Hopefully it's not too much. First fall vendor event is Saturday. And then 3 more weeks before you have one. Oh my gosh, 4 in November and 1 in December. That's a lot, Carol. All right, you guys. We're going to give this a little bit of a sand, and that's going to reveal more of that copper that we put down. We're not going to give it a ton of sanding, just enough to bring out some more of that copper and to prep this surface for our transfer, okay? So we're just wanting to get a little bit more of that copper to show through in different spots. Very, very light and faint. All we want. You can sand it down as much or as little as you want. All right. That's pretty darn smooth. Y'all take a look at that. Can you guys see the little hints of copper popping through? You got to make sure that it is completely dry, Linda. Like really, really completely dry. And you just get that pop of color coming through from that sea spray. I think that that looks fantastic. Gosh, it's hard to tell because I have a glare. But it looks gorgeous. You're not a good crackler? The thinner it is, the less it's going to crackle. The more fine lines you're going to get when it's thin. So if you like the bigger cracks like this right here, hopefully you can see that right where I'm pointing. That was a little bit thicker than like down here where it was really, really thin. Okay. When I see cracks, I always remember how much I hated scraping off the paint when I was a kid so it could be repainted. And yet, Carol, that is totally the style now. So that's what we're going for. All right, I can close this up. I think we're done now with this. You guys ready for our transfer? We are done with our surface. I think it looks gorgeous. Wait till you guys see what I have in store. So here it is, you guys. This one is called the Music Sheet. The Music Sheet. It's a B-size transfer, and it's just music. And I don't even know what song it is. Though somebody has told me before what song it is, I don't remember. Oh, good, Leanne. So, y'all, that's the thing. The last one that we did, and I'll show you guys again. When that sea spray was not completely dry and it was thicker, it just spread all down there because the under part of it was not dry. When it's completely dry, you're just going to get hints of that color coming through. And that's one of the bigger differences with them, okay? So make sure you get it dry. Really, really dry. Okay, I do want to make sure that I get a lot of that dust off of there from sanding too. I don't want that all over the bottom of my transfer. All right, Music Sheet. We're going to pull this off here. You guys, if you're new to my page, these are reusable silkscreen transfers. You can use them with chalk paste, which will go... I just did, Carol, yep. You can do chalk paste, which goes on smooth and then dries hard for a semi-permanent finish. You don't have to wipe the board. I just did. That delay in comments, y'all. And then the ink is more for my shirt where you can heat set it and then you can wash it over and over and over again. And it is absolutely permanent, okay? So we're just going to use, some paste tonight for this project. But before we do that, we do need to use surface wax on here, okay? The comments come in like literally right after. Like as soon as I say it, somebody's already going, wax! I love that. You guys have got me. I love that part. The music is part of Fur Elise. Whatever that is. Fur? Is it Fur or Fur? I can't even pronounce it. All right, wax. Yes, we need to wax over top of our paint. So anytime you paint a surface, before you probably Schroeder's piano song. I love that guess, Diane. That's the perfect guess, I think. Now we need a music sheet in the Peanuts gang that is Schroeder's piano song. That would be awesome. All right, we're going to put some surface wax right over top of this. This is going to protect this surface and all the work that we've done on here so far from pulling up from the adhesive on the back of our transfer. It's going to fill in all those little cracks. It's going to keep our transfer from bleeding out into all those fine little lines and cracks and just make this as smooth as we can possibly get it. Yes, wax. You guys are got my back and I love that. And after you put the wax on, you need to buff it back off. If you've got your wax too thick, then what's going to happen is your paste will not stick and it's just going to flake right back off. Tried the sublimation on wood today and it turned out great, but I think I will keep it on about 10 extra seconds. Ooh, means in German a beautiful, oh, okay. All right, so we're just going to buff that wax right back off of there. And we've got this perfect, crackled, sea sprayed, gorgeous piece right there to use. Our transfer is all fuzzed up. We're going to put this right on here, and it should be about a perfect fit. Maybe a little bit small to have the music cover the entire thing, but that's okay for me. I'm going to put it right in the center and call it good. Is that right side up? It is. Is it? Okay, yeah. And we're going to use Shimmer. Elise is your daughter's name. She was named after the James Seymour character in Somewhere in Time. Elise McKenna. I love that. I love Jane Seymour. You don't hear that name very often anymore either. Whatever happened to that lady? All right. Shimmer Shadow. And we're going to do all of these music notes here in Shimmer Shadow. So I just grabbed a small squeegee. I'm not trying to press this down into the transfer. We're just gliding it across the top and letting that paste fall into the silkscreen. If you press, then you're basically making the paste go up and under the silkscreen and causing an air bubble. Okay? You're only gliding it across the top. Once you've got it all glided, that whatever word that I'm supposed to use there, across the top of it, you're going to come back over one more time, and you're just going to scrape off any excess paste. And then you can put that right back in your jar to use later. All right. Here we go, you guys. You ready to see this? I think it's going to turn out great. So paste, peel, and then here's the reveal. Look at this, you guys. Look how beautiful that looks. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it. 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 But wait, there's more. Can't stop there. All right, I'm just laying this down on a towel. And I'm going to spray it with some water so I can clean it later. If I were you, and I were not live on Facebook right this second, or YouTube, or whatever platform you might be live on, I would take this to your sink right now and I would wash it. Okay? As quickly as you can, get it washed up. I'm just trying to keep mine from drying out until I can take it to my sink to wash it with my board eraser, okay? You love it? Yay! Okay, wait till you guys see what I have in store. Wait till you see. Brother-in-law was punched in the face by a man who was not happy. I missed it. I missed it. Punched him in the face. Punch him in the face. Somebody punched somebody. Jay stepped in between the guy and punched him. Then that guy punched another guy. Broke his whole jaw and bone. And the bone his cheekbone. Well, I only caught half of that, Carol, because the message was long and more comments keep scrolling. But I hope that the good guy walked away without the broken jaw. That's all I can say about that. Oh, hi, Dale. Hello, Denise. Thank you so much. I think that looks so pretty. So pretty. Ruth says, I'm so sorry. So it sounds like the bad guy was not the one with the broken face. Was it your brother-in-law? I hope it wasn't your brother-in-law. Here's another one. I had a mommy emotional time today. My son and daughter-in-law are expecting in the shower in a week and a half. Today I had to go through my son's baby pictures to pick through, and they are going to place baby pictures around the room to think I'm looking at his baby pictures for his baby. Oh, Lynn. We are going to be a Grammy. I love that for you. All right, you guys. So here's what we're going to do next. I'm super, super, super excited about this, but I need a piece of cardboard. No, I don't. I can just use this. I'm not going to show it. The good guy was hurt. The other guy was put in jail. Okay. Well, at least the bad guy didn't get away with it. Jerk. It's so hard to read the long comments, y'all. I'm sorry. It's so hard to read the long comments. They go so fast. All right. This is going to be really, really quick, you guys. I'm going to grab, hope you didn't see my little thing over here. You didn't. Okay. This is the Spring Border Artisan Add-on. This is still available in my shop. These are actually stickers. They are cute little stickers that can be used for different things. And I was going to put this on my thingamajigger that I'm going to make you guys wait to see, but I decided I think that I should paint this and decorate it first, just so that I don't have to paint and decorate my whole thingamajigger. The suspense. So there's a piece here that is going to work perfectly for my thingamajigger. This one right here. We're going to paint it black real quick. With some Waverly, y'all. I'm sorry. But I gotta keep the suspense going. You guys got, if I showed you this next thing, you'd be like, okay, I get it. And you'd all leave. You'd just leave me. You'd leave me high and dry, and you'd be like, okay, I see what she's doing. I'm out. No, you wouldn't. You want, no. You'd be like, I understand. I get the whole, I can see it put together now. I gotta keep you guys in suspense. All right, so here's some black velvet, or not black velvet, ink from Waverly. And this is one of our artisan add-ons. It just has some cute little pattern. It is a sticker. I definitely cannot use the real big heat gun because it'd melt the plastic on the back and this would be no good. So I'm just going to use paint. Hi, Dina. How are you doing? Just going to use some Waverly paint to paint this black. I cut it apart from the other one so I can paint it with it still sticky. With the sticky side still on the backing, okay? Okay, good, Carol. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. And just a quick dry with my heat tool of this. All right, you guys. Then I'm going to grab out next. Okay, good. Next, we're going to grab some gilding wax. And I've got one that's in the color copper. Where's my copper? Okay, I can't find my copper. We're going to use bronze then. We'll go with bronze. I don't know where my copper's at. Bronze will be good enough. We'll go with bronze. I know I've got the copper one around here somewhere, though, but I constantly lose my craft supplies because I've got so many. All right, bronze it is. Copper's in the cart link. It would probably match this project better, but bronze is what I've got right here that I can see. Okay, and then we're just going to grab one of these brushes that's got more like the pokey brush. I don't know how to put it. I'm stuck with you. Is the dryer you are using? Yes, absolutely, Amy. Yes, it is. All right, so this is just gilding wax. This stuff is awesome. And I'm just going to take this gilding wax and just kind of carefully brush it along the top of this artisan add-on. And this is basically just going to get all those raised pieces that are on here and give this just a, oops, ah! Or I can slather it on there and make a spot where it's really, really, really thick. Whichever. We'll put that side in the back. Oh my gosh, Tracy. All right, so we've got our little artisan add-on piece. It's all painted up. We're going to let that dry for a second. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a drink. I'm parched, you guys. I'm parched, all this talking. What I have is a little bitty light. And I legit used these. Where do I purchase what? The gilding wax is available in my shop. And so is the artisan add-on. But I got this little guy at the Dollar Tree, and I legit used these when I lost electricity last time, when I blew the transformer for my entire neighborhood and the lights went out for 3 consecutive days for 4-hour periods, the exact same time of night, and came back on at the exact same time. It was my fault. And I legit use these because they lit up the entire room. And they're so small and they're so tiny and they're from the Dollar Tree and I just love them. But y'all, it's a working light. It lights up very, very well. Oh, the dryer from Amazon. And I just think that this is so cute, especially for the holidays, okay? So I'm going to grab this same, what's in the water tonight? Lack of sleep. There is nothing in that water. All right, we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to take this with my brush and just kind of go over this in some spots with that gilding wax, mainly all the raised spots that are on here. Just to make this guy look a little bit more vintage. Thank you. Just adding some of this here and there. You love the little light. Get the little lights, y'all. And legit use them when you have a power outage, because they seriously do work to light up a house. And you'd think that that little, I honestly, I thought you guys, I thought when I bought those, oh, these will be a cute little craft supply. Never in a million years did I think that I would actually be able to use them for a power outage. And then I went back and got more after we had a power outage. Because I didn't know what I was going to light my house with. I didn't know how I was going to be able to like let my kids use the bathroom because it was so late out. And I went rummaging through all of my Christmas or all of my craft supplies. And I'm like, what do I have that lights up? And I grabbed these. And to my surprise, they actually really lit up the room. Thank you, sissy. All right, so just adding a little bit more here and there. In different spots. It looks a little bit more rich than just stark black, y'all. More like something that my grandpa would have had hanging around his house. And now that's going to match our project a little bit better because it's got, can you guys see that very well? How that gilding wax just really adds a little bit more character and texture to that little lamppost. And then just to add a little bit more, my husband is meh. He bought Rub and Buff and then hid it from you. She's delirious because she's on single parent duty. That's probably a lot it, Jackie. You're probably totally right about that. Delirious. That's the word. All right, let's get our little artisan add-on off of here now. And I'm just going to take this guy here, and it fits perfectly right down here in this little spot on the bottom, but doesn't quite go all the way around, and that's okay. That's okay because it's going to hang on there anyway. But look at that, you guys. Look at that extra little detail that added to that. The lights from the Dollar Tree. Just from the Dollar Tree. Isn't that cute? I love it. Oh, I think that looks so pretty. So pretty. Just the smallest little bitty stuff, you guys, sometimes just totally makes a world of difference on here. I forgot to plug in my glue gun because nobody reminded me. You know. But we're gonna let that heat up for just a second here. And let's grab out the power tools and let's find the other pieces that we need, because I was not 100% prepared tonight. But we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Isn't that so cute? Oh, and then I'll probably find some other. Oh, I know what else I want now, and they're in one of these bins. Oh, I just had another idea. See what happens when I'm not prepared? I find extra stuff that's gonna make this like 10 times better. Hold please while I look through all of my stuff. Because I've got bins. Here's one of them. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have so many bins. You guys, I love bins. I have some corner pieces. I have these beautiful corner pieces. I know, Carol, but if I don't put it up close enough, you definitely can't see it. Oh, I love it. It is hard to do it all. And let's see. I'm looking for one more specific thing. And I think I see the box that it's most likely in. I know that I have them. Yes, right here. Right here. One of these guys. So that we can hook this. Oh, yeah, baby. What did I try to show that was too, the cute little thing on the embellishment on there? I missed it. I missed the comment to turn on the glue gun. Y'all, see? They go so fast and I talk so much. Okay, we found our pieces. We found our pieces. All right, so let's go ahead and lay this guy down on here. We're gonna lay everything out. And we're making the cutest little sconce tonight for the holidays. And what I need to see, my little space is so not organized. It's really not. My craft room, Sandy, is a 9 by 9. 9 foot by 9 foot. That's it. That's all I have to work with, you guys. It's teeny, teeny, tiny. The corner pieces are from Amazon. The word for tonight is light. Light. Light, light, light. Okay. Oh, I just noticed something. Where's that bin? Where's the bin with the corner pieces? Well, it does. All right, let's see here. It would look cute on an outside door. These are not the same. This is not the right bin. There, nope. How did I lose it already? This one, okay. It looks like there might be little screws that go with it. And if so, then we can screw this on, because I'm already going to have my drill out anyway. And then we don't have to glue those pieces on there. There's little bitty screws for these. Oh, it's a nail. Carol wants to buy it already. Yes, Carol. All right, you guys. Here we go. It has little nails that come with it. And they are teeny tiny. And gosh, 20 by 10 Was a single car garage in your home turned into an extra room? So I would love to have 20 by 10 because 9 by 9 is very small to run a business out of. I tell you that. How am I going to hold this little bitty thing? Look at me go, you guys. Sometimes you just got to get the tweeze. Because I am not trying to hurt my fingers. No, ladies. I am not. Get in there. Perfect. Yes, you guys, I was actually thinking about that today. Like, if in a perfect world, you think that's how big your bedroom is? In a perfect world, not only would I have my own like craft shed out in the back, I would also have a basement for my shed and an attic. I basically need to buy another house just for my chalk stuff. In a perfect world. Look at me go. Tweezers, y'all. Tweezers. For the small things, especially if you have long nails. Whoop. That one went flying. We'll just tie another one. It's going to look so cute. That one went flying too. How did I expect you to do this? 14 by 32. Oh, I would love that. I can't even move in here. It is very, very hard for me to move around in here. Well, and I'm supposed to put 3 of these in each one. I'm so not. Yes, I want a craft house. For sure. Craft house. I got to make sure that I say that correctly so I don't get censored by Facebook. Craft house. Okay. That one went in. I don't have a fork in here. Carol, I do not eat in here. No forks available. I will probably add just a dab of some E6000 if I don't put the other screws in here, okay? Got a 14 by 32 she shed delivered today. Oh my gosh, Peg! That would be a dream. I'm so jealous. I am so jealous. All right, here we go. Next up, I made a little bitty hole here for this piece. Okay? So we need to drill it out. And we just need a small little one. I deserve a craft house. I want a craft house. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Just to start it off, you guys. So that we don't end up breaking that board. We just got to have a little starter hole there. Get our starter hole going with our tools. And then we should be able, just undo the nails, you'll put them in. If I have enough left, they kind of went flying all over the room and I'll never find them now. All right, so we're just going to screw this right in here. There we go. Oh, so far so good. All right, now we just got to decorate this little guy up, right? We got to do something special with this. So I've got some different materials. And I know, you guys, this seems crazy, right? This right here is that baby's butt stuff. Diaper cloth from the Walmart. Diaper cloth from Walmart. Whoops. And I'm going to try to cut just some small strips. Nope, it's not going to let me cut small strips. I want it to just rip, but it's not ripping. You have a bunch of them? Okay. Well, the white's not letting me do that. Let's check the other ones. Hi, Tina. How are you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't need seriously big pieces. Let's try this right here. I'm failing, you guys. I'm failing at this. Willow is doing good. There we go. There we go. Willow is doing very well. She just has her foot back in a bandage because her was not a good girl with it. That's all. She wanted to bite it even after she had been told time and time again, no. Don't do that, baby girl. And she did it anyway. Says who, Carol? I can tear in all directions. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to make the cutest little bow here. And I just want to do, literally all I'm going to do is go back and forth with this, okay? That's it. Making sure that I've got like a different tail on each side. Your bestie that makes you laugh is... Ah, yay! Thank you. And we're just going to do a bunch of different colors, y'all, because that's what looks good, in my opinion. One more time over there. All right. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. And then I got some little rusted bells, y'all. Little bitty rusted bells. I actually think I'm going to take a piece of this wire to wrap my my bow. And then we can hot glue one of these. I mean, it's kind of a rag bow. It's just a cute little bitty bow. Just a cute little bow, and we can kind of trim it up as we need to. So we're going to add our bow on here. We're going to add a little bell right in the middle of it. Little bitty rusted bell. And then we're going to tuck some greenery in there too. The rusted bells, they're from Bloom Room, which means that they were Joanne. They were Joanne. And I probably picked them up just as things were on clearance. But Diane, I can tell you right now, there will be rusted bells in the craft kits coming up on Thursday. Okay, for sure. And Diane, because you live so close, if you do decide to purchase one of those holiday craft boxes, I will reimburse you for shipping if you want to just stop by and pick it up, okay? All right, here we go. Where do we want this? You guys tell me, do we want the bow down here? No, definitely down there. Okay, never mind, I figured it out. All right, a little bit of hot glue there. Let's make sure, yep, I'm on the right side of it. We're just going to put our little bow and our bell right there. Hi, Wanda. Internet finally went on. It's been off. Oh, no! I'm starting to get nose itchy. I think that I get nose itchy when I'm tired, you guys. Is that possible? All right, and then we're just going to add a couple of little sprigs of greenery on here. Oh, you got to dry, though. And so I think I'm going to use... I like this stuff better. I like this stuff better. But do I have more of that over here? I don't. We'll use this. I tried to go to my bits and pieces, and my bits and pieces didn't have very many good bits and pieces. It just didn't. All right, let's cut these a little bit smaller. Oh, how cute! And we're just going to tuck some little, when changing designers, will your Perks account? No, you'd have to completely cancel your Perks account and then sign up under a different designer. There is no moving over Perks members. That's the only way to do it. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of money, Carol. Oh man, my nose gets itchy. Maybe it's the hot glue. Something makes my nose itch every night. Every night, you guys. All right, last little finishing touches on here. Couple little sprigs of some greenery. Oh, that one's way too long. Let's try that again. You guys, I think that I like it just how it is now. I think it looks very, 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 very super, super cute. So I think our project is done. I think it looks adorable. Take a look at this. The cutest little lighted sconce. What do you guys think? And then you can turn it off and turn it on. Look how adorable! And all of that detail with all the crackle in there. And how just farmhouse chippy that looks. Isn't that so stinking cute? I just love it. The red totally pops on that. Really, really, really looks Christmas. And so stinking adorable. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Oh, I just had another idea. No, that won't work. It won't work. Okay. So there it is, you guys. There's our project for tonight. A cute little Dollar Tree lantern made into a little mini sconce. Thank you, Sandra. That's just so stinking cute. You can hang these on your wall, maybe next to your Christmas tree. Give even more little light next to your Christmas tree. A night light, absolutely. Yes! All right, you guys, that's our project for tonight. If you are not yet a Perks member and you have not checked out the new launch, check that out. A whole bunch of new stuff that just became available today. So check that stuff out. And if you're not a Perks member, you want to join Perks and get 30% off all day, every day. $20 a month, and you instantly get back $20 from product credit. It's really, really, really the best way that you can go. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, send me a message. I'd be happy to talk to you guys. But that's it for tonight. I am going to hit the hay. It's almost 11 o'clock my time. Kids have school in the morning. Have a few of those lanterns now. You know what to do with them. Yay, Linda! All right, you guys. Have a good night. Love you all so much. Thanks for watching today. And I will see you guys back here again tomorrow, okay? Bye, everybody. Have a good night.